Humayun Kabir given up British citizenship, Law Minister. Government not to shackle the media. Local government polls LGRD minister to visit EC next week. 11 parties long march to Chattogram on September 5. Those were the headlines. Good evening, viewers. I'm Riti Prova with English Bulletin. State Minister for Foreign Affairs Humayun Kabir has not violated any rule. He has given up British citizenship. Law Minister Mohammad Asaduzzaman made the remark while talking to the media on Tuesday. There had been huge uproar on the social media centering a remark about the dual citizenship of Humayun Kabir. Prime Minister Tariq Rahman appointed Humayun Kabir as State Minister for Foreign Affairs recently through a reshuffle of his cabinet. Before being appointed as the State Minister for Foreign Affairs, Humayun Kabir's work as Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor. It is said that he has contribution in Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman's election as the President of the 81st session of the United Nations General Assembly. The government will not shackle the media. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Andaliv Rahman Partho made the remark at a regular press briefing of Press Information Department on Tuesday. Addressing the same press briefing, State Minister for Information and Broadcasting Yasir Khan Chaudhuri said there is scope to talk against the government, but talking against the state is not right. Prime Minister's Information Advisor Dr. Zahidur Rahman said policies regarding the battery-run rickshaws will be enacted soon. Five local government polls will be completed within this fiscal. State Minister for Local Government and Rural Development Mir Shah Alam made the disclosure on Tuesday. He said Local Government Minister Dr. Abdul Moin Khan will visit the Election Commission next week to know details about the local government polls. The Election Commission will fix the schedule and date of the local government polls, the State Minister for LGRD added. 11-party alliance will start their long march program from September 5 up to September 11 due to denial of referendum by the BNP government. Secretary General of Jamaat-e-Islami Mia Ghulam Parwar briefed media in details about the Long March program from a press conference on Tuesday. He said in the first phase, they will have long march towards Chattogram from Shapla Chottor of the capital at 7 a.m. on September 5. The long march will end at Lal Dighi Moidan of Chattogram and there will be wayside rallies at 7 points. The demands for which the 11-party alliance is holding long march include implementation of the referendum mandate, trial of the people involved in genocide, and many other issues. None of the complaints filed by the families of 150 enforced disappearance and killings victims have been completed. Coordinator of Mayer Dak, Sanjida Islam Tuli, MP, made the remark on Tuesday. She said the International Crimes Tribunal has wasted more than 1 year time. The tribunal has only given priority to the cases of the people involved with Jamaat-e-Islami. However, Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Aminul Islam said trial of enforced disappearance and killings will be visible soon. Chiefs of the three services have paid a courtesy call on President Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir on Tuesday. Army Chief General Waqar Zaman, Navy Chief Admiral Misbahul Azim and Air Chief Marshal Hassan Mahmud Khan went to Bongo Bhavan to meet the President on Tuesday afternoon. They congratulated the President and briefed him about the works of their respective forces. They also sought President's directives and assistance as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. Lauding the role of the armed forces, the president told them government wants to build the armed forces as a four-dimensional force. It is not obvious that a candidate will emerge as winner even after getting nomination in local government polls. Election Commissioner retired Brigadier General Abul Fazl Mohammad Sanaullah made the remark at an event of Alliance for Free Election and Democracy in the capital on Tuesday. He said the national polls set a unique instance as it was violence-free. It became possible due to political goodwill. He called upon the political parties to play the prime role in keeping the local elections violence-free as well and ensuring representation of women in the parties. Election Commission has stopped use of posters in the polls campaigning and it will never be used again, he added. Now a short break. We will be back soon with Asia murder case HC verdict deferred to Monday. US sanctions 4 Indian firms for Iran link. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. The High Court verdict in 8-year-old Magura child Asia rape and murder case has been deferred to next Monday. Earlier, the court fixed August 25 for the verdict. The death reference and appeal hearing of the sensational rape and murder case ended at Justice Vishma Dev Chakraborty and Justice K.M. Rashiduzzaman Raja's High Court bench last Monday. 8-year-old Asia was raped by her sister's father-in-law Hitu Sheikh on March 5 as she went to her sister's residence during Ramadan vacation. After rape, Hitu Sheikh tried to kill the 8-year-old child. Asia died at the Combined Military Hospital in Dhaka on March 13 in 2025. She remained unconscious for 8 days. Now news around the world. US has sanctioned 4 India-based companies and 3 individuals as part of its fresh economic pressure campaign against Iran called Operation Economic Outcast. Treasury Department accused the alleged involvement in facilitating imports of Iranian petroleum and petrochemical products. The latest action is part of a broader US campaign aimed at cutting off Iran's petroleum revenues and disrupting networks Washington alleged support Tehran's military and procurement activities. Among those, Porty's Partners LLP was named for allegedly facilitating multiple shipments of Iranian petrochemical products to India. Sadashiva Overseas Limited was sanctioned for alleged import about $69 million worth of Iranian origin petroleum products. Prashant Garg, an Indian national and director of PP Softtech and Prakriti's Infra Impex India Private Limited, were also accused for importing Iranian origin petroleum products worth approximately $25 million. US President Trump's administration is preparing to revoke the business and tourism visas of up to 2 lakh foreigners who have applied for or are currently seeking asylum status in the USA. According to the State Department documents obtained by the Associated Press, the action will be taken in coordination with Homeland Security Department. If it happens, the move would be the largest single mass revocation of visas in US history and would likely face legal challenges. Unless challenged or revised, the State Department is expected to announce in the coming weeks the revocation of so-called B1 and B2 visas issued between 2016 and 2026, whose holders have sought asylum or are now seeking asylum. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has claimed that Iran tried to kill one of his sons. Netanyahu made the claim about the alleged Iranian plot against his son during a phone interview with Channel 14. Netanyahu's allegation come as his coalition trailed in opinion polls ahead of the general election in October in the wake of US-Israel war against Iran. He said Iran targeted one of his sons and had tried to murder him. This is an unbelievable case, though the threat was serious enough to warrant close security protection. He gave no details on when or where the alleged plot took place or which of his sons was targeted. Before ending the bulletin, top stories once again. Humayun Kabir given up British citizenship, Law Minister. Government not to shackle the media. Local government polls LGRD minister to visit EC next week. 11 parties long march to Chattogram on September 5. Asia murder case HC verdict deferred to Monday. US sanctions 4 Indian firms for Iran link. That's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with ATN News.